So welcome back to the channel, guys. So I thought I'd give you an update on what's happening in my life and the content that I want to be producing in the future. But first things first, please like, comment and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and it also improves the algorithm, and more people the merrier. Right, so I thought I'd give you an update on my physique, and I was just cut to a shower, me in the shower room, just flexing and whatnot. Not something I want to do on the daily. But in terms of the diet and the weight loss, it's going in the right direction. My overall weight pretty much I've actually gained weight, but I think that could have been down to holding a good shitting. But in terms of fat percentage, the fat percentage has gone down by 1.1%, which I'm really happy with because I've not really dialed in my diet yet. So, but in that realms, I've found a meal that I think is going to be really beneficial for my weight loss. And also I bought myself a crock pot, which means I'll be able to cook some fantastic stews and some bolognese and some like slow cook joints of meat. So I'm looking forward to having probably a very interesting meal plan going forward. And one thing I think is really important when you do have your meal plans, that they are tasty and they fill you up and don't cost an arm and a leg to do. So another update is the Audi TT Mark III. Absolutely phenomenal car to drive. I've absolutely enjoyed every moment driving it so far. I always describe it as a pretty girl with a hidden disability, and that disability being asthma, because it is a TDI. So it is one of them. But if I had the opportunity to upgrade that to the TTS, I probably would. If it could go for the RS, definitely would do. But ultimately, if I could have an R8, I definitely would do that any day of the week. But anyway, that's that. Now, unfortunately, I've had a bit of an incident in the car, and it involved a very young deer. And unfortunately, the deer didn't make the ordeal, and the car came out with a few bits of damage. And I'll show you a picture now. And obviously, there you see the headlights gone on it, the bumper, the bonnet, the side fender on the passengers that all took damage. So all that's going to be repaired, plus some damage on the actual wheel alloys as well. So everything's going to be sorted out now. That's in the garage, been in the garage now. It's going to be in the garage for 3 weeks in total. I'm having some other cosmetic work done to it whilst it's there. So for me, it's got to be done, and I'll end up with a car looking relatively new and spanking good again. So that was a little incident that I never planned for, but it's one of them. It happens, and luckily, like I say, no one got injured, and there's no loss of human life, which is probably the most important thing, really. So, right, another interesting point is the next 2 weeks is going to be a brutal 2 weeks of work. 6 days of day shifts and then 4 night shifts, and that's straight off the bat. But whilst I'm on day shifts, like always, I'm going to try to do as many sessions as I can. I plan on doing 6, with doing 3 and a 1 off and a 3. Hopefully that transpires, but I always base it on how I feel. If I wake up and I'm absolutely hanging out of my arsehole, I won't go to the gym. Being fit for work is the most important thing. So that's one thing I'm going to make sure of. Now, the other thing is making plans further afield, and that is going on holiday. I plan on going to Thailand before the year's up, and I've been looking at going probably north of Phuket. So I'm looking forward to hopefully finalising that deal, and hopefully making plans on doing some excursions out and about in Thailand, which I think would be absolutely phenomenal. But it's going to be an all-inclusive holiday, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Really, I'm looking forward to getting that deal sealed. There are other forms of content that I'm looking at putting on here, but I've got to do some research first and see, once I get the green light on something and how the prospects are going forward and how achievable this thing is, then I don't want to say something too soon and like shoot me shot before I've had an opportunity, you know what I mean? So I can't delve in too much information, but I think it will help other people in their journeys and whatever if this thing transpires to be beneficial. So, but for me, it's an important thing to do, and I look forward to seeing what result comes of that form of content. But it's interesting, and it's I know it's not going to be easy plain sailing as it might how I may want it to be, but we'll see. It'll always be worth it in the end, and I think positivity overrules everything. And I just hope common sense and truth plays a significant part in it all. But I think that overall, that is the update for the channel so far. So please, if you like the content that I've been producing, or you want to see more content of certain things, then please mention it. I know I've not updated it with any like shaving videos, and I will next time I'll do another full-on shaving video where I go through the process of having a shave as I've done before, and hopefully we'll do another physique update in 4 to 6 weeks time, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe and comment, and I look forward to interacting with you all soon. Take care.